Now in today's video we're going to be making a lip seal, lipstick, whatever you want to pop in there, cover. It attaches with a key ring and it's ideal for clipping to the inside of your handbag or bag, so you never lose your lipstick again. You're always trying to forage for it. So we just pop it out like so. And I will leave a link in the description for making the miniature flowers. That is on one of my other videos that I've got. So we're going to go ahead with a cotton yarn, a 3mm hook, scissors, needle and a stitch marker because we're working in the round. And like I say, I prefer the flat end key rings because they sit much nicer. So let's get started. So first things first, we're going to make a magic circle. So you go around your fingers and you pop it into a cross. Like so. You're going to go under, pull up the other side and just pull the tail through. That's your magic circle. And in our magic circle we're going to do 6 single crochets. So make sure they're tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's number 6. And then when I do my last one, I like to pop my stitch marker in, so we always know which is our last stitch. And then we're going to pull this tail end to close up your circle. And then we're going to go straight into round 2. So round 2, we're going to do 2 single crochets into every stitch. So you're doing an increase round. So every one of these stitches, we're going to put 2 single crochets in. So we'll start with this one as our first one. Just help it on its way. There we go. One, 2. And in the next one, 2 in this one, so this is going to be 3 and 4. The next one is going to be stitch 5 and 6. Whoops, come out of the way. Stitch marker's getting involved. Come out. 7 and 8 in this one. Nine and 10 in the next one. And then we need to take the stitch marker out to pop our 11 and 12 in. (11 and 12), and always remember to pop your stitch marker back in. Like so. Now I'm going to give this tail end a tug. Don't want to tug it too tight, but I want to close that hole up. So the easiest way is to wrap it around your hook. Check which direction it's going. So as you can see, this is going in that direction. And we're going to give it just a tiny little tug in the same direction, and it's gone. Now into round 3, we're going to do a single crochet and then an increase. So we're going to get our count from 12 up to 18. So first stitch is a single crochet. Didn't go get through. There we go. 1 single crochet and then an increase in your next stitch. So this one here. So 2 in there, and we're going to follow this pattern all the way around. 1 single crochet, 1 increase. So got a single crochet and then an increase in the next one. A single crochet followed by an increase. So if you want to carry on, I'll meet you once you've finished under your stitch marker. Right, now into round 4, we're going to be working in the back loops only, because we're going to make this effect going round so we can start going up the tunnel. So in our back loops, it's this one here. This is our front loop, that's our back loop. So we just pick up that part of the stitch, as you can see, and we're going to do a single crochet all the way around. That's one, and this is our back loop this side. Just helps it sit neater as you go up the tube. So I'll let you carry on going around with that one, and I'll meet you back under your stitch marker. Okay, I've just finished that last back loop only round, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie in this end because we don't want it leaving it floppy, and this will probably be the last attempt that you'll have to get to it. So all I do is I pop it through a couple of these stitches at the back just to make sure it's not going to come unravelled. I can find one that will let me go under because it's quite tight. Those ones aren't playing game. Obviously I don't want it to show through the other side, so you're just picking up on a couple. And you're not going to see it this far down. That should be enough. It's just to stop it having a chance of unraveling, and I'm going to chop that end off. So I've just finished the row 4, and we're going to carry on now. So rows 5 all the way up to row 20, we are just doing a single crochet into every stitch. Like so. And then as you go up, it will start pulling itself in. So if you want to carry on, I will meet you back under your stitch marker when you've reached row 20, or whether if you've tried your lipstick in it part way up and think this is long enough for you, what you need, then you can stop. So okay, I finished the length that I want. 20 rows, or rather up to row 20 is just a gauge, but if you find that your lipstick or lip seal doesn't quite fit in, or you want it longer, just keep going until you've got the length that you want. Now on this last row, we are going to add in our key ring. Now, like I said in the beginning, I like the ones with a flatter edge, but it doesn't matter, you could still put the other ones on it. And what I tend to do is single crochet them into it. So I'm going to start this round with just one single crochet, and then I'm going to put my key ring behind, and I'm going to go through the stitch and the key ring, and then just do single crochets. Now these you want to make sure are fairly tight. So we've got 1, I'm going to do about 6, 2, just push it along as you do it, make sure you've gone through the key ring, 3, 4, push it along a bit more, 5. See how well it's sitting. It's gone too far now. There we go. And number 6 is this one here, through the key ring and back up. So I'm happy with those 6 stitches on there. I'm going to continue going round doing slip stitches. So just yarn through. So you pull the yarn through and through your first stitch. It just gives it a nice edge for the top of it. didn't really need to put the stitch marker in that last one, did I? Let's take that back out. And there we have it. That's all secured on there. I'm going to cut my yarn. And then we're going to secure the back end through where we've put that keyring on. So I'm just going to poke it back through. And then use these loops here to secure it. Come up through. I want it to come up through the back. And then I'm going to actually put it on the stitches rather than these that are overhanging. So we're going to go through a couple of these at the back. If I can get it to go under. There we go. Ooh, falling off my needle now. Like so. Turn it round. Keep working your way around for a few just to secure it so it doesn't come undone. I think that should be enough. I'm going to cut off my end. And there we have the blue one. Let's pop this in. There we have it. So if you like the video, please give it a like, maybe subscribe. And like I said, if you want to add flower decorations to it, I will be putting a link to that down in the description to one of my other videos where I show you how to make all of those. So thank you for watching.